Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. If you're new, I'm Kelly. This is KBellaBeauty, and today I am going to be doing a video that I think was a tag created by Kelly Gooch, and I think she created it a while ago, but it is the cult favorite makeup that I've never tried. So these are makeup products that are like cult favorites across YouTube. Everybody's talking about them, but I've personally never tried them. I know Kelly filmed this video, I know Samantha March filmed this video, I know Lisa Stevens filmed this video, I know Jessica Braun from Jam Beauty 89 filmed this video, so I will link some of their videos down below in case you're interested in this type of video and you want to check more out. Otherwise, I do have 10 products that are cult favorites that I've never tried, so if you want to check those products out, go ahead and keep on watching. First up is an eyeshadow palette from Too Faced, and up until about a year ago, I could have said that I never tried any of the chocolate bar palettes, but last year for Christmas, so not this past Christmas, but the year before, Smags got me the chocolate bar palette for Christmas. However, I never tried the Sweet Peach palette. When the Sweet Peach palette came out, I think the first time it was supposed to be limited edition, and I remember my friend Samantha March saying that she went to her Ulta like right when it opened, and people were like running through the Ulta trying to get their hands on this Sweet Peach palette. I think it was like limit one per customer, so she couldn't even get one for a giveaway. They flew off the shelves. Then it was like months that they were nowhere to be found, and Too Faced brought this palette back. Now it is a permanent staple, but it is one that I have never tried, and honestly, it's a palette that I think can stay out of my collection. Another cult favorite that I haven't tried is one that is on my wish list for sure, and it is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. I've mentioned this foundation in a few videos, wish list videos, products I want to try out. I've never gotten my hands on it, but all of the beauty YouTubers like Desi Perkins, Katie from Luster Lux, Kathleen Lights, they all rave about this foundation, but it's really expensive. I think it's like $60 or something like that, so I don't know. It's on my wish list, it'll stay on my wish list, maybe one day I will own it, but as for now, I have not tried this product out. If you've watched my channel for an extended period of time, you probably are aware that Makeup Geek eyeshadows are some of my absolute favorite eyeshadows, and Makeup Geek I would say was like a cult favorite brand for a while. You don't hear it talked about too much on YouTube anymore, but their eyeshadows were huge a couple years ago. But now Colourpop Cosmetics has come out with their pressed eyeshadows, and I've never tried them. I've never tried any of their pressed singles. I didn't try their collab with I Love Saturday. I haven't gotten any palettes from them. I considered getting the collab with Kathleen Lights Dream Street, but it's just something I haven't picked up yet. I might pick it up. I have a giveaway coming up, and I picked up an eyeshadow palette, a new eyeshadow palette for that giveaway. But as for me, I still have yet to try these eyeshadows. I am not a huge eyelash wearer. I actually really only wear them to film, and like I'm filming today and I don't have falsies on, so it might not be a surprise that I have not tried the HudaBeauty lashes. I remember when she first came out with these lashes, especially the Samantha lash. I think that one was like the most popular, and everyone was taking the pictures where they held the eyes up where their eyes would be, and they posted the pictures all over Instagram. I thought about getting them, but I think they're like $20 or something, and for someone who really only wears eyelashes to film, it's kind of pricey, so I probably won't ever try these out. I have yet to try the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, but I want to. It's a product I want to try out. It's drugstore. I've heard amazing things about it. I actually don't think I've ever heard anybody who said they didn't like the butter bronzer. I know Physicians Formula has come out with more shades, but bronzer is something that takes me so long to use up that like I don't need several in my collection. So this is a cult favorite that I haven't tried, but hopefully one day I'll get my hands on that butter bronzer. I have never tried the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. Not the face palette, not the eyeshadow palette. They've been raved about for years. There were a lot of times when like I almost picked up the contour palette, and I thought about it, but then it's like, there's 3 contour shades and 3 highlight shades, and I probably would only use one contour and one highlight, so that's kind of what held me back. But I know that people still to this day rave about the Kat Von D Shade and Light palettes, both the face palette and the eyeshadow palette. I just haven't tried either one. I'm not a huge like setting spray person. Really, the only setting spray that I use is MAC Fix Plus, and that's because I have dry skin and want to like add some hydration in there. But everybody and their mama talks about the Urban Decay All Nighter spray. That is the most popular setting spray that I think I personally have ever heard on YouTube. I feel like everybody talks about using it. I've just never tried it out. I've never tried it out. I'm not huge on setting sprays. I don't think I would ever purchase it. I wouldn't be against trying a sample, but I don't really have a problem with makeup lasting, and I don't really have any event in my life where I need makeup to last for hours and hours on end, so this is probably a cult favorite that I will pass on. If you have been watching YouTube for a while, this is like an OG old cult favorite, and it is a MAC's Whisper of Gilt highlighter. I don't know if it's a highlighter or a pressed powder. I know people were using it as a highlighter, and I think it was like limited edition, and it would come back with certain collections that MAC had, but I don't even know if it's available now. I just know that a lot of OG YouTubers, like a long time ago, talked about MAC's Whisper of Gilt, and to be honest, other than MAC lipsticks, I really haven't tried too much from MAC, and Whisper of Gilt is one of the things that I never got my hands on, and again, it's another one that just doesn't interest me, so I probably won't ever try it. I feel like Natasha Denona eyeshadow palettes can be considered a cult favorite. I know every time she comes out with a new palette, there are videos all over YouTube. I feel like a lot of YouTubers have at least one Natasha Denona eyeshadow palette, or like they aspire to have one Natasha Denona eyeshadow palette. I do not. I don't like the Natasha Denona price tag. However, I am considering getting the mini and trying it out because they do have the 5 shades, the mini for $25, so I might try it that way. But as for me, I'm not gonna be spending $250 or whatever it is, $169 on an eyeshadow palette. That's just, it takes my breath away. That's a little much for me, and that is the reason why I have not tried the Natasha Denona eyeshadow palettes. And the last product is again another, I think, like OG favorite. I don't hear too many people talk about it anymore, but NARS Laguna bronzer was one that name was buzzing around the YouTube community a few years ago, and I just never tried it. I have a NARS blush. I have the blush in Lovejoy, and I think I've tried a couple of their blushes, but just like sample sizes. However, I never tried Laguna bronzer. And I feel like there are so many bronzers, like there's nothing that really pulls me to Laguna. So other than it being a cult favorite, it's not one that I hear talked about a lot these days. So it's probably just another cult favorite that will be one that I never try. That's gonna do it for this video, guys. I wanted to keep it short and sweet, but I wanted to share some of my cult favorite makeup products with you. Some of these are products that I do have an interest in trying out, and some of them I just don't really care about. So if you would like an updated video, maybe like in the fall, like I don't know, September, October, November, if you want me to like revisit these cult favorites and see if I've tried any of them out, let me know in the comments down below, and that's something that I can kind of put on my running list of videos that I want to film. But I saw this video going around, and I knew that there were tons of makeup products that I hear talked about all the time that I haven't tried, so I thought I would share those with you guys. If you did enjoy this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, I hope you will consider doing so before you leave, because I do post 3 videos a week. One goes up on Wednesdays, one goes up on Saturdays, and then a third video is usually on either Mondays or Tuesdays. It just depends on my Tested Out Tuesday series. But I have a bunch of fun videos planned. I just finished up a drugstore week, so if you didn't catch those videos, you'll definitely want to check those out. I can leave the playlist right here. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!